Had the pleasure of being Imperium's last interview as a trio. Sometimes these interviews we do at junkets, I like to slow release them, so sometimes the time-sensitive nature doesn't necessarily work out, but I'm kind of glad that this one happened the way it did because we got to see and learn their goals before they ended up splitting up. I bet Marcel Bartel didn't expect to have his whole identity changed, but you know what? NordVPN.com/Fightful allows you to browse securely and safely and anonymously on the fastest VPN in the world, and they've got that threat protection. Block online trackers, block annoying pop-up ads, block malware on the fastest VPN in the world, avoid geo-restrictions and price discriminations on flights and travel. Not only that, but it works on all of your devices: phone, tablet, PC, laptop, TV, even your router. And it takes care of you when you're on that unsecured Wi-Fi and you're traveling, which Gunther and now Ludwig Kaiser will be doing. NordVPN.com/Fightful gets you a 30-day money-back guarantee if you don't like that great deal, plus the additional month free that our deal will get you as well. NordVPN.com/Fightful. Enjoy the last interview with Imperium together. What's up, you guys? Ross Sapp from Fightful here with a few names you know. We got Imperium, and I got to start with the hard-hitting question. It's WrestleMania weekend. Why did you all avoid the 3-on-1 dream match against Malcolm Bivens?
Well,
I think you're ducking him.
do you think so?
I think so.
Nah, I'm not sure if I do.
I specifically went out of my way to say, okay, I got to ask him this. This is the match that everybody wants to see. But seriously, when you do see stuff like that on his Twitter, how does that make you feel inside? Does that cut to your heart? Does that make you want to get him in the ring?
Nah, I find it quite entertaining, actually. He's a very entertaining guy. But, yeah, if he wants a slap or two, he can let me know. Then we can make that happen, actually.
Honestly, a lot of stuff that's going on we don't even hear about. I never heard about it. I have no idea what's going on. Right?
I just cooked that up so I could see him get beat up. I completely invented that myself. So, I mean, you guys have been over here doing NXT for a while. How has that transition been for each of you? I know that you were over here in the States a few years ago. I saw you, it was right after the hurricane, actually. I saw you work a big match in NXT. The crowd was behind you. It was a lot. How has it been since you came back?
Well, it's been a crazy journey, obviously. Things have changed a lot in the last 5 years, But I think what speaks for us is that we're authentic, and that's why it still works nowadays. It doesn't matter if it's NXT 2.0, Raw, SmackDown. It doesn't matter where we go. I think we stay true to ourselves, and we're going to keep doing that in the future. And I'm looking forward to it.
Absolutely, yeah. You hit the nail on the head. I can just say that. I mean, it's been a crazy transition for all of us because when we first started, it was very different to now. And I'm not even rating that. I'm not saying good, better or worse. But I just said it before. I think Fabian and I, we've been here for 3-4 years before the 2.0 transition. And I think we are actually one of the very few winners of that transition because it actually showed how much work we put in, and with so many other guys coming in all of a sudden, the difference between them and us was very clear. You know what I mean? So I think we're absolute winners of that transition, and keep going.
And there were rumors on the internet, hardly confirmed, that you might not even have wanted to come to the States full time. How was that whenever you decided, you know what, I think I'm going to do that?
Yeah, I waited that out for a while, to be honest. I really like living in Europe because it's nice. It's we're all Europeans, so it has its upsides. But also, business-wise, it was smart not to. My whole career, I never did that. Just jump for things right away. But it was the right time now to do it.
So we're at WrestleMania weekend as we film this. A lot of people in the States saw you for the first time with that incredible match with PCO. That made a big splash. I mean, people had heard your names, but they saw you and PCO brutalizing each other. What does WrestleMania weekend mean for you? Because you were a part of it before you were even in WWE.
Yeah, I mean, WrestleMania weekend is great because it's a big melting pot for wrestling overall, I would think. Obviously, it's the main attraction is WrestleMania itself, and WWE brings in all that attention to the sport. But then it's also exciting for all the stuff that happens around it and people traveling here from everywhere in the world and meeting up for the cause or for the passion for the sport. And I think that's something we can relate to because we all traveled a mile or two to do what we really have a passion for. So that's what I really like about WrestleMania weekend.
What are some of your favorite, least favorite things about living in America? You can bury America if you want. We do it ourselves.
The way people drive in Florida, I gotta say, 100%. The way that people drive in Florida is absolutely insane. What I love about traffic in America is that you can always turn right, no matter if there's a red light or something. That makes so much sense. Even though people don't really get it, because it's my biggest pet peeve, right? It's my biggest pet peeve.
Yeah.
3 lanes. I want to go to the right. Everybody's standing on the right lane, even though they're going straight. So it's stuff like that that really messes with me a little bit. But no, in all seriousness, especially Florida and Orlando, I'm very happy to live there. It's awesome. I love the weather. Whenever I get away from a place that has 4 seasons, I'm very happy. I obviously grew up in Hamburg, Germany. That's North Germany. It's cold, cloudy, and cold again. So yeah, Orlando's awesome. America's awesome, and we're all happy to be here.
Yeah, absolutely. I mean, I was looking forward to moving to the States since I was 5 years old after I saw Arnold on TV. So to me, sometimes when I drive around by myself, it's almost like living in a movie a little bit. So I really enjoy it, and I can only add to what Marcel said. Like, we both grew up in even Walter as well, like in regions where it tends to get pretty chilly in the winter. So we're enjoying the sunlight now and working on our tan constantly.
So as we wrap up, you all are in the States now as a unit. What's the goal? Is it Raw? Is it SmackDown? Obviously, NXT 2.0 is going great for you guys right now.
I think the goal for us is to represent what we stand for wherever we can, the biggest platform possible. And I think that has always driven us, and that won't change. I think 10 years ago we had the same beliefs of what we want to be as wrestlers or what we want to represent in the sport, and we just stuck with that, and that's not going to change, and it's going to take us to places for sure.
I think that's what makes us special as well. It's authenticity, it is passion, and I think stuff like that you can't fake. People do realize if you're playing something or if you're actually passionate about what you do. And I can tell you what, we're very happy to be here, but if you would have asked us 10 years ago, what do you want to do? We would have said just that. We want to travel, we want to wrestle, we want to be with our guys, people we trust, and live what we always wanted to live, right? Professional wrestling, that's what we do.
Yeah, I mean, obviously, if you could pick a career, then couldn't pick it any better. You have my 2 best friends here that we can travel the world with. We can do what we love, and we make each other better every day. We work harder than anybody, I believe, and it all shows now because hard work always pays off in the end.
Guys, thank you so much. Until next time, we're out.